Alright, guys, you can't see me. I'm in my room. I give you an update on MLB 17 Road to the Show. I do obviously have MLB 18 the show, but I'm playing season mode right now, and I'm trying to continue my 17 Road to the Show that I've started before I moved here to Tennessee. I just haven't had time, and for the last 2 weeks, I've literally plowed through that game, spending 4 hours playing 2 seasons a day if possible. But anyway, interestingly enough, when I was in Double A, when I told you guys when I recorded that first video, I ended up getting a promotion to Triple A in August. By the way, in Double A, which is, again, this is unrealistic for multiple reasons. The game logic is terrible. So I had 70. First of all, before I started in 2017, before I started this past season, I had like 600 something career saves. My ERA was a career like 0.25. I was like 40-5. My whip was like 0.08. I mean, it was ridiculous. I was literally the best player on the planet that ever played ever. Period. Ever in any sport ever. Those are my statistics. So you'd figure when I didn't get a contract, I wouldn't have to go based on my merits and then try to win a starting job in spring training. You'd figure 8 million teams would be after me. So that's illogical issue number one. Okay, but then, so I'm with Boston. I'm in Double A. I finally get to Triple A. Okay, now in Double A, first of all, you figure I would have been in the majors. Here's a logical situation number two. I had 70 something scoreless innings. I had a 0 ERA through 72 in a third Double A innings. I was leading the league in strikeouts as a reliever, as a closer. I had like 160 strikeouts in like 70 innings. It was ridiculous. Leading the league, and then I get a promotion to AAA, right? So then in AAA, I end up with like, they put me in the closer's role. I end up with like 10 saves, a 0 ERA, etc., etc. Season ends, and then I'm automatically get called up to the Red Sox. Well, 2 weeks go by in the regular Major League Baseball season, and I get called into the manager's office. Hey, we're going to need you to go back to AAA. First of all, logical situation number three. They wouldn't send me back to AAA. First of all, the AAA season's over, so why are you sending me back? I got to go work on stuff. So if any of you guys have ever played the game, there's different things you can choose to say. Like sort of like a choose your own adventure, an RPG element, or whatever the case may be. So I basically told the manager to go fuck himself without, it doesn't say that in the game, but it pretty much, you freak out and you act out and you go bananas. And so the manager goes, listen, get out of my office right now. We're done here. You're going back. That's the end. So they send me back to AAA. And then I immediately get, I don't know why they did it, but I immediately get designated for assignment. Okay, probably because of the tirade I had in the manager's office. I don't know how they sent me back to AAA because AAA season was over, so it made no sense. So anyway, I'm now a free agent. So at this point, I sign with Cleveland. They give me a 1-year deal to be their closer, and I'm like, fuck it. I need to get back to the major leagues. I need to try to break Mariano Rivera's career saves record. And so Cleveland, as soon as I sign it, literally 3 days later, they trade me to the Nationals. After I signed the contract with them, they trade me to the Nationals. So I'm on the Nationals, and I'm in June right now of like the year 2038. I'm 38 years old. Well, if I'm 38 years old and I was 17 and 17, so 27, 30, 21 years. So yeah, 2038. That's the year I'm in now. And I just broke Mariano Rivera's saves record. So there you go. I now have 653. And then it's when I put the game down and decided to do Kingdom Hearts. So shout out to Web Heart. He was really the only one that gave me a lineup, if you will. There were a couple other people that commented here and there, but Web Heart, I think is your name. I hope I didn't botch it. I appreciate it. So we got Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie EX Plus, Max Gilted, which is all irrelevant because, again, this is for Tier 3 medals. This is not Tier 7 or Tier 8, but they told me to use Beagle Boy. And I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. It makes so much sense. I do it in PvP. Why not do it here? I just had a mental block. He's max skilled at 100%, but with attack boost 6 max and gauge 0, but there's no trade on him. So that's going to be interesting. I have Hainer Penson max gilted with defense boost 2 max and extra attack. And And then we have Syax B, max skilted with attack boost 4, max engage 2 with ground enemy. And then we have SP Donald and Goofy, max skilted with attack boost 6 max with max gauges plus 2. And then we have Setzer, max skilted with attack boost 5 max engage 0 with an extra attack. So we'll see what happens here. I hope it works. It'd be great. And then if it does, web art, man, or web heart, you're going to end up winning a prize, man. So, and then for a friend medal, what can I use for a friend medal? I just need anybody. Oh, come on, man. The game freeze. The game just froze. You gotta be kidding me. What? Wow. I don't believe this.